Hi everyone, Abby from CausIQ here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily create and manage prospect lists in CausIQ. Prospect lists are really useful when you are trying to stay organized as you're researching in the database. They can help you keep track of foundations that you're actively researching, as well as keep track of foundations that you are already working with or maybe have worked with in the past. So the first step to adding organizations to prospect lists is to identify the funders that you want to add to that list. We can start here in the Foundation Search tool, which you can see I've already added several filters here to a search. So just quick reminder, you're going to want to add filters that are specific and relevant to your nonprofit organization. We can see in the Foundations tab the list of funders that match our search criteria, and each funder has its own row in this list of results. If we look over onto the right side, we can see this section that says My Saved Lists, Add to a List. Right here is the first way that I can add organizations to lists I already have created or create a new one. So I'm just going to click on that link, and you can see that this module opens, which is going to show a link at the top to create a new list if I want to start a new one. Or I can just check off the name of a list I already have going. So you can see that I have several in here added. I'm going to go ahead and add the Summerlee Foundation to this new Prospects 2026 list. All I need to do is check off that box. And you can see that it's now added the name of this list here on the row for Summerlee Foundation. So this is one way that you can both create new lists and add organizations to existing lists, is just from this Foundation Search Foundations tab, scrolling through and manually adding organizations to those lists. And you can see if an organization already belongs to a list very quickly as well. For example, for this funder, I can see that it already belongs to my current foundation donors list. So that's the first way. The second way to create and add organizations to lists is to do so directly from profile pages. So what I'm going to do is click on to one of my search results here, and this is going to bring me to what's called their CausIQ profile page. Every nonprofit in our database has one of these pages, and it's where we house every piece of information that we have on that entity. So you can get to them either by clicking on a search result, as I just showed you, or using the smart search box at the top of your dashboard when you first log into CausIQ. Now, to add an organization to a list from this profile page, all I need to do is come to this Add button in the upper right. And when I click that, it's going to open that same pop-up module that we looked at before, where I can either create a new list or check off a list that I already have going to add this organization to it. So you can see I've got this organization added to New Prospects 2026. And if I scroll down here to this section with colored tags, I can see a bright pink tag with the name of that list right here. So this is really useful when you're visiting profile pages in CausIQ. You can very quickly know if that organization already belongs to a list that you have created. Now, after you have created lists and added foundations to them, you're going to need to access them. So to do that, we'll come to our dashboard and navigate over to the lists link on the left side of the page. We want this top manual option for lists. That's the type of list that we're creating. And you can see that it's now pulling all of the lists that I have going in CausIQ. If this top option, New Prospects 2026, is the one that we're using today as an example, I can now click this Open in Search Interface button, and it's going to open that New Prospects 2026 list here in the Organization Search tool. So in the Organization Search tool, similar to the Foundation Search, I can scroll through and see all of the search results here and then page through at the bottom. But the Organization Search tool also gives you access to other research and analysis tools, such as the Table tool and the Analyze, which we do have additional help content on, as well as the Export tool if you're interested in bulk downloading a full list of results at once. Now we're going to head back to the Foundation Search so that I can show you how you can use lists that you've previously created to refine your search results. So back in the Foundation Search, we're looking at that same search that we had previously. But this time what I want to do is see these results exclude our current donors. That's one of the lists that I had previously created. I'm going to come into this See All Filters button, which opens the advanced search, and scroll down to where I find what's called the Foundation Saved List filter. The Foundation Saved List filter will pull a drop down into the center where I can manually select the name of the list that I want to work with here. In this case, it's this current foundation donors list. And I'm now going to check off to exclude all organizations in that list. When I add that filter, it's now going to remove from these search results that I have any of my current foundation donors. It's done that by adding that Foundation Saved Lists filter set to exclude that current foundation donors list. So there you go. That's how you can both create and manage lists as well as use them to refine your search results. I hope this video was helpful. Please check out our other YouTube videos for more tips and tricks about using CauseIQ, and always feel free to reach out with additional questions. Thanks for watching.